Jai Hanuman Chalisa Wall.
Hello, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all well rested and having an amazing and beautiful day. So what is this video about today? I want to give you a room update because I know last week I took a mental health break. I took a little break because I needed one, and we had that roof problem and work issues and all of that. So I actually did do something this weekend. My husband and I did something together. So a little backstory on the Hanuman Chalisa. Damodar Das, my husband, and I sing kirtan. We do kirtan. He's a musician. And a very sacred prayer that we always include in every kirtan is called the Hanuman Chalisa. I'll give you just a short taste of it. I won't do the whole 7-minute long prayer in this video, but I'll show you a glimpse of maybe a minute or two of what we live streamed to celebrate completing the Hanuman Chalisa Wall, which I'm staring at right now, outside your vision right here. Oh, it is beautiful. It came out so amazing. Don't worry, I'll let you know what that looks like in a minute. So when I first met Damodar, he had on his bedroom wall a whole bunch of papers with Sanskrit writing covering all of his walls. There's like 5 paper panels. And I knew that it was a prayer. I didn't know what it was exactly. And as time went on and him and I chanted together and I learned the Hanuman Chalisa, I came to know that that's what was written on his papers. When we moved into this house together, he wanted that sacred prayer kept above his bed like it was in his old apartment. I agree with that because by then the Chalisa had captured my heart as well. Hanuman had captured my heart. Neem Karoli Baba, our guru, had captured my heart. So I wanted that prayer above our bed too. I just didn't like the look of the papers plastering my wall. So I came up with this vision and I wrote it out. And it took me a couple of years. We bought this house in 2016, so it's gotten me a little bit of time of doing other house projects before I got to this. But my vision was basically this. And that's pretty much what it looks like. It's beautiful. It came out absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to show you guys. So, hi, if you don't know me, my name is KuanYin. I'm here periodically, sporadically, as the mood hits me. And right now, for the months of February and March, I am keeping you up to date on my room renovation as I do my master bedroom and the master bath in order to uplift my spirit as I discuss mental health issues with you. So far for February, I've pretty much concentrated on this room, the bedroom, and it's almost done. And I'm going to do a little bit more decluttering and a lot more rearranging and making it all nicey nice and making it pretty. Those are new drapes. I did break down and buy my new drapes. Now those are the blackout curtains, and I do have some shears that match coming shortly in the mail, so I can have my drapes open and have the shears there. And I've got a full bathroom to still do with the trim work and all that. And the trim work, if I were going to do my original plan, would cost me a lot more money. I've gotten some estimates for our roof and room renovation for all the water damage and all the damage in his music studio, which has to get done. So I don't know as I'm going to actually buy the trim work, but I'm going to try to work with what I have in there. And I've got some sanding and painting and all that kind of stuff ahead of me still to do for that. So yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of clips here. One's going to be a room tour and the other is going to be a short clip of our Chalisa that we did on Facebook. So I thought I would give you a quick glimpse into some of the work as I was putting the Chalisa on the wall. I keep saying in my videos that it's in Sanskrit. It's actually in a Hindu language called Awadhi, not actually Sanskrit. You can't see it from the video here, but on the wall my husband already penciled in the Chalisa for me, and so I'm going back over it with my silver marker while using his original papers as a guide to help proofread so that we make sure we get it right. Back when he made those papers years ago, he was teaching himself how to read Sanskrit and how to read this language, Awadhi, using the Chalisa. He had compared 5 different versions that he found written out to make sure he had the most accurate transcription that he could. Anyway, I wanted to tell you the story about how the Hanuman Chalisa started singing me. When I first met Dennis, I went to one of his kirtans, and it was my very first time at a kirtan. He always starts his kirtans singing the Hanuman Chalisa, which is this really long prayer. It takes 7 to 10 minutes to sing it. After that, he does traditional kirtan, which is call and response and much shorter chants that are easier. So I'm at my very first kirtan, and he does this really long 10-minute prayer, and then we go into Shri Ram, Jai Ram, and Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, and chants like that, which are rather pretty and short and concise and easy to learn. I go home that night figuring that I'm probably going to get a chant stuck in my head, and it'll probably be one of the simpler ones like Shri Ram, Jai Ram. And as I'm trying to sleep, all I can hear in my head are these really long, complicated phrases all night long. And this happens to me again all night long for the next week until I go to my second kirtan, where of course I hear my Hanuman Chalisa for the second time, and I realize that the phrases in my head have been the Chalisa playing in my head. Now, I've only heard the Chalisa one time at that point. As the weeks go on and we're doing the Chalisa every single week, and it is always lines from the Chalisa stuck in my head when I go home at night, I start passively trying to learn it, trying to sing along as he's singing it. And finally I decide I need to memorize this, and I start writing it, and I recite it every single day, and I'm reading it every single day. And it took me probably 4 to 6 months from the time I first heard it until I had it memorized. And since then, I have sung it nearly every single day of my life, and that was back in 2013. This prayer is the story of Hanuman, who is a great helper to the god Ram. He's featured in the great Hindu text, the Ramayana, if you'd like to learn more about him. And I really have to say that my life has been truly so very blessed ever since.
Wow,
How's
this
it
is
look?
great.
Holy shit, that looks
Good.
Yeah, this was my vision.
Holy shit, that looks good.
Okay.
Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamanam Guru Sudhari Varanam Raghupara Bimala Jasu Chodaya Kupala Chari Bhutihina Tanujanike Smiro Bhavana Kumara Paraburi Vedya Dehu Mohi Aram Kale Sabikar Siya Vararamachandra Padaje Sharanam Jaya Hanuman Jnana Gunasaya Jaya Kapisa Loka Ujaya Namatudha Tunita Valanama Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama Mahavira Vikrama Bajrangi Sumati Nivara Sumati Kesangi Kanchana Varina Viraja Sudesa Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesa Kata Bhadra Urtvaja Viraja Kande Manjare Ursaji Shankara Sumana Kesari Nanda Teja Pratapa Mahajagapanda Vidyavana Kuni Ati Chatu Rama Kaja Kari Beko Vatu Brahmacharitra Suni Beko Rasiya Rama Lakshmana Sita Manavasi Sushma Rupa Dari Siya Nidika.
All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed making this video for you guys, and I'm very grateful for having this beautiful blessing finished above my head as I sleep at night now. And it came out so wonderfully, and it's been blessing my life amazingly. just for the last several years that I have had the Chalisa memorized and that I've been following my new guru. And it's been just so amazing. I've been so grateful for having the Chalisa in my life and having it have found me. And so if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel down below. Hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm going to be uploading again. And I love you guys so very much. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And I'll see you in my next video. Namaste. Took a little break because I wanted that prayer above our bread,